Hi guys, it's Magic from Finding Magnificence in You, and I'm going to be doing your March reading, and this is going to cover the whole month. This is going to be a little specific to love, okay? So this is going to be your soulmate reading. Sometimes general energies will show up in the reading, so I will mention anything that may be in alignment to practical things such as finances, money, career, and also health related things if they show up in your reading, okay? So Aries, you guys are the first sign of the zodiac. I'm an Aries rising, so you know it's always love, for my beautiful Arians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury, also in strong placements in your birth chart. So we're going to go ahead and start your reading with a pre-shuffle. Just want to see what the energies are looking like so far. So far we have the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Cups, both reversed. So somebody's releasing themselves from some sort of family situation. I'm feeling divorced. Whoa, Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Lovers. Yeah, so there's definitely some sort of breakup. So it looks like you may be dealing with a masculine air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Doesn't have to be, but this is a very masculine energy. Someone's showing up in their masculinity and they are cutting somebody off. Okay, they're making a decision, and this decision is based on logic and reason. At least this is from their perspective. Okay, so someone's mind has been made up, right, about a relationship. Four of Wands, King of Cups. Someone's definitely detaching from a relationship. So this could be someone with Aries in your Sun, Moon, Rising, okay, that you're dealing with. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, a male or female, okay. So your pre-shuffle was intense. So let's go ahead. Let me see if I can get any. Now you're not going to be able to see those cards, you guys. I'm sorry. All right. I'm not using my laptop. I'm using my computer today. So usually I like to show you guys the cards or let you see the cards as I place them on the table. But this time I'm just going to show them or hold them up for you. Also, you guys, this is a general reading. It's not going to apply to all of you guys, okay? So please be mindful of that. And the energies can be reversed, okay? So I could be picking up your partner, their partner, if you're in a third party. So just understand that sometimes I'm picking up somebody in the storyline, okay? It might not always be you. Use your discernment, use your intuition to guide you through the reading. All right, you guys sometimes ask questions or make statements in the comment section, and it's like, it's obvious. If I say there's another woman, but you know you're the other man, you know what I mean? So, all right, so Aries. Spirit of the universe, connect me to the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and any strong placements or anybody that has been guided to this video for clarity, guidance, and please give me a clear, accurate message, okay, for confirmation and clarification for their highest and holiest good and the highest and holiest good of everybody involved in this matter. All right, so far for your 9 card, we have the Justice in the past position, Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Cups, present energy, 8 of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, okay, and 8 of Wands reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, and in the present, future, I apologize. In the future, I have, the Devil, got 3 cards that flip. The 2 of Pentacles, and the last card in the outcome position is the High Priestess. Okay. So right now I'm reading horizontally. Vertically, we have Justice, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Devil. For past, present, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles upright. In the future, we have Knight of Cups upright, Knight of Wands reversed, and High Priestess reversed. Very interesting energy for you guys. So, there was a breakup. That's clear. There was a breakup. One party's emotional. One party is still attached. Okay, so even obsessing over this particular breakup here. Immediately, I have Libra energy, Capricorn energy, and Piscean energy. Okay. As far as court cards, I have 2 court cards. Okay. I'm sorry, 3 court cards. Got Earth energy. We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have Sagittarius with the Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups, Scorpio energy, or Cancer, Pisces. Sagittarius, Leo. Okay, so let's get started. So those could be the players in your story. All right. So you guys, it looks like there was a breakup of significance recently. This feels very fresh. There was someone rejected some sort of apology that was trying to come in because there was a situation that was unfair, imbalanced. It looks like someone served karma and this was through the rejection. So if someone came back during Mercury retrograde, we're still in retrograde until tomorrow, I believe. You could correct me in the comments. Someone served karma by rejecting this person that came back. So if this person came back saying they want to apologize, you rejected this person. You're not looking at their offer because you're deeming their offer too minuscule or it's not good enough. Whatever they're offering, you deem it as not fair or not good enough. So we have this is how it came out: Justice, Page of Pentacles, but on my computer screen. Well, from my perspective, rather, the Knight is actually facing the opposite direction of the Page of Pentacles. So it looks like this. So whoever this is, they're not looking at this offer. They're not wanting to offer their love or emotions or affections to this person. All right. And on your mind, okay, someone is thinking about rejection or rejecting something. So you already made up your mind, male or female, that you're going to reject this. And you're dishing out the karma. You're doing it. That's your balance. You're saying no. Aries. And because in the past there was unfairness. Somebody wasn't putting in the work. Somebody wasn't putting in the effort. This is the first card that came out to represent the reason, right? This represents past in general. This is karma, a balancing of karma, rather. And somebody was treated unfairly. There was a toxic relationship. There was a soul tie, an attachment. But in the recent past, what really caused the demise of this relationship is a lack of effort, a lack of progress, a lack of growth, a lack of stability. These are pentacles. So you were dealing with somebody karmically, and it could have been full of lust. It could have been full of obsession, addictions. It was very toxic. It wasn't progressing. We see this in the heart of the reading here for my Aquarian or cross watcher. Okay, essentially you're both the Aquarian, whoever's watching. It wasn't progressing. It wasn't growing because one or both parties weren't equally putting in the effort because of different reasons, because of fears, addictions, like I said, toxic behaviors, toxic patterns with that devil card. So when someone returned, we see this here in the present. This is the middle section. There was a return. This is how I'm reading it. There was a return. But again, whoever's returning already had the tendency to be flighty, right? This person was flighty. This person was inconsistent. There was issues with communication. You guys weren't on the same page. You were not on the same page because, again, I see a lack of stability because somebody's thinking here with this Page of Pentacles that this ain't going nowhere. This is Page energy, and it's reversed. So initially something's not getting off the ground, or it didn't, right? It didn't get off the ground. It's sort of even, and I'm saying this, the spread, because I have a little bit of wands and I have mostly pentacles. So, and I have a cup. I don't have a sword other than justice here. Which leads me to believe that at this point in March, there's not a lot of thinking, okay? Or there's not a lot of confusion, I want to say. And I'm saying this because, like I said, initially when we saw that King of Swords, whoever the client is knows. You know where you stand, okay? However, the problem here in the root, we have the Two of Pentacles. Someone's still trying to juggle some sort of decision. Now, this is my main indicator of the soul tie. The Devil comes out first in the past position, and the past affects this, the root. This represents a tie. We have two people tied together, and we have two pentacles tied together, right? Because I always look at this like two souls tied together, looped together, entanglement, you know, learning the same lesson. Someone is juggling from their perspective, possibly even yours. You may be juggling going back. Now that I'm looking at it with this Two of Pentacles here, you may be juggling the idea of going back. Should I take them back? And that's strange because I did see someone making up their mind. It could be after an event. What's this heart of the, what's Eight of Wands in the heart of the matter? So let's see. Now this could be the reason. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. So something's not being manifested. Something is not going forward because somebody feels disempowered. Or somebody is manipulative or lying. Something's up with this communication. And it could be because this person, now the Magician I see as Aries energy. Now you could be, I heard aggressor, but not in like a negative sense. It's more like, that's why I kept picking up your mind is made up. It's more like I don't want to hear it. I want to hear what you have to say. I don't want a new beginning with you. I don't want to go home. It's like that's what's being manifested in the physical. That you're burdened and you're feeling imbalanced because of this. It's like you feel like you have no choice but to be this way or to feel this way. What's this Two of Pentacles here? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Aries. Two of Pentacles. The decision is in your hand. But okay, so you're bringing the balance. That's why I felt initially that you dish out your karma. You're bringing in the balance. You're making this decision. Even though the problem is the juggling part, what I feel like it's not even juggling, is you're weighing up something. Because you're trying to find a balance for yourself. You're in the Emperor, you know, coming in as the Emperor. So you're in the seat of power. So what you are releasing here in the heart of the matter is being disempowered. You don't want to feel that way anymore. You don't want to be in a position where you feel disempowered, where you feel taken advantage of. Okay, so that makes sense. That's why you know. It could just be my way or the highway or ultimatum, right? The Two of Pentacles. And you're waiting on somebody to come correct. Okay, and that's going to dictate how you proceed with a new beginning. Is it going to be with you or somebody else, right? All right. So in your near future, I see the Knight of Wands reverse. And we have the King of Pentacles, stability. We have the Earth energy coming through. We have Capricorn energy. And with this Devil, yeah. So we have 3 plus 7. We have 3 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles is reverse. So again, you're focusing on yourself, your coins, your stability. Practically, you're looking at this situation as how it benefits you. How does it benefit you for the long term? Does it benefit me financially, practically? Is there stability? So you're thinking about all of this. And you're realizing that all the time and effort that you've put into this relationship, you haven't really gotten a big return. You've been putting in the work, and you've been feeling a lack of recognition. So therefore, you're going to give yourself the recognition. So we have a decision. So because we have 7 plus 3 is 10. 10. If you were investing, putting in the work, cooperating, you're not. Part of the reason why is because there could be another party influencing this energy. And then what comes after it is the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands are both reversed, 5 of Wands, eliminating challenges. You're making a decision to turn your back on anything that's not bringing in the outcome that you're looking for. The goal, you're choosing to let go of anything restricting you with the 2 of Wands because it's not bringing in anything substantial. There's no growth. Again, there's no reward. And you're tired of waiting for reward or growth to take place. So you're taking the matter in your own hand by being very grounded, right? By eliminating anything that comes in as flighty, anything that comes in as inconsistent, anything that comes in as ungrounded, lackluster, unmotivated, anyone, I should say, because it says a soulmate reading. Yeah. And you're proceeding with caution. And again, this makes a lot of sense. And this is very good energy for you because you're thinking about your long-term stability. You don't want anything that's going to come in making you feel like you're unsupported or you have to hold all the weight of or the brunt of the workload or, and as it relates to this particular relationship. And like I said, sometimes general energies come in for some of you guys, since there's a lot of pentacles. This could be a business partnership or something related to your career where you work with other people, but you don't want to feel, it's like you want to be in a position of power. You want to be in a place where you feel stable, grounded, and you feel like there is a certain level of control, but you don't want to have to micromanage other people. That makes sense. You don't want to have to teach anybody. You don't want to have to teach your partner how they need to behave or how they need to contribute to a relationship or a partnership. You want to be in this position where you can lead or have some sort of leadership role, but there has to be some sort of equity and equality here. Your outcome is the High Priestess in reverse. Something's being revealed to you. Clarify the High Priestess. And I'm shuffling with the deck up, face up, because I need to get the subconscious energy. All right. Okay. So we have 3 choice between 2 people here. On because you're trying to figure out what you want to invest in. So there's a choice between 2 people. Somebody, you're going to have to turn your back on someone, or someone around you is doing this to you. In your outcome, you realize that there is some sort of secret, or you're revealing who you're choosing. Wow. Okay, very nice energy though for your outcome. So you're releasing the past and you're going towards a new beginning, which is more auspicious. So, and your outcome, because you are, something is made clear, you have clarity, we have the sun here, you're making your choice based on that clarity. So essentially, if you were dating somebody or your person of interest, you are choosing your new beginning based off of the action of your partner. But this action is after an ultimatum is given. You made your mind up. Now you're waiting on your person to make up their mind. So your person could be involved in another relationship, and you may be telling your person, you need to choose. It's me or them. Because you have some information about this person and that relationship. Or this could be you deciding to leave a relationship to go towards something else. Because the information that's being presented to you here is that there is something that's unstable and there is something that needs to be released because it makes you feel restricted. It's not, you're not fulfilled, you're not happy, you see? So because you're not happy, you're understanding that it's time for you to move on. Now your person, I'm picking up very strongly, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign. You took some sort of stance by rejecting whatever they're offering you, and you're letting them know that it's not enough, it's not good enough. And some of you guys have not even communicated, but your stance alone, the rejection, has communicated where you stand to your person. And now your person has to make this decision. This is what, this is you. This is you standing in your power. This is your stance, whether you verbally communicated it to your person or not. And your person now has to make a decision. Essentially, some of you guys have given your person's ultimatums, or vice versa. You've been given an ultimatum, either by someone's stance, by them not speaking, by them rejecting you, by them communicating to you directly that you need to make a choice. Some of you guys' choice is to leave another relationship. Someone's turning their back on a third party. Someone is saying that I'm not going to participate in a third party. I'm not collaborating with your idea, your values here. So we have lots of pentacles here. I'm not going to collaborate with those values because those values they're not bringing me any results. I'm not getting any return on my investments. And somebody is going to oblige because that's how powerful you're standing in your truth. As your highest self, this is the highest vibration of the Emperor. You are in control, essentially, because you have stood your ground. That's gorgeous. And because you have stood your ground, there is your offer, or there is your response. Someone is saying, I will oblige. You're worth it. So we have somebody manning up. We have a woman bossing up. You saying, choose or step up. Whatever it is. Choose, step up, boss up, man up. Let's look at this devil. Let's look at this devil. Capricorn energy strong, Libra. We have all signs here, but these could be significant in your moon placements and rising. Clarify the devil. Okay. Ooh. So I got 3 cards. Let's look at this one first. Ooh. Okay, we got the king and the queen. showing up in the same spread. Very nice. Capricorn woman. Definitely. That's what I clarified. The devil card. And we had these two that flipped here. All right. So we have the Hermit would be the first card, and right preceding it is the Seven of Swords. So these actually flipped over first, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So what this is saying is someone keeps ghosting out of fear, or because they're trying to hide something, because they're not ready, right? They want to stay in this devil energy. And here's you taking a stance, saying, okay, I'm just going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep focusing on me. I'm going to keep working on me. I'm going to keep nurturing me until you oblige. So now this person's sweating now because this they're attached. Some of them are obsessed. Some of them have some sort of addiction or codependency here that they have to overcome. And some of them are deceiving themselves or in denial, or, because they're not wanting to face the truth. This is what they're avoiding. So now they're going through, because you have iced them out or because you have taken a stance to reject them, they're going through a transformation. Now they're having to face themselves. They're having to go within. Some of them are doing research. They're doing something calculated. They're researching. Seven of Swords is very resourceful. Someone is doing research. Because like I said, something was revealed to somebody here. Someone may be going to an occult, getting information via the occult, maybe a reader, doing readings. This could be someone acknowledging the higher self or listening to the intuition. That even with that information, you're still avoiding something because they're afraid of it. And it could be just the connection itself, or because they have to step up. So they may be afraid of the responsibility of the connection. And that could just be, I need you to man up, because this could be someone that you're already involved with. And because you're taking a stance, whether you're verbalizing whatever it is that you desire or demanding, this person may not feel like they're ready because they may not feel like they have what it takes financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, however it applies. This is how they were in the past, but then here they are in the future. So they do step up, okay, for some of you guys. If this is someone else outside of you. If this is you, you step up by taking a stance, by wanting better for yourself, by knowing your worth, okay? And essentially you get what you want. If you reject this person and this person doesn't meet your standards or your needs, right? You still get what you want, because future potential, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And we have the High Priestess in reverse. What does this mean? You have received some sort of information, right? If your person doesn't get in line, that this is not going to work out for your highest good. So essentially, you trust the intuition, you move forward, because this Knight is looking out into the future. This Knight of Wands in your near future represents this energy that's unstable. But it also represents unpredictability. And you're doing something unpredictable by detaching, because you may have not done that in the past. In the past, you may have kept going back, because essentially this is someone returning, departing, returning. So what you're doing that's unpredictable is you're showing this person that you don't need them. You're no longer attached to them. You're no longer codependent. You're no longer obsessed. And you get some sort of information that says, because I have acknowledged, and and someone had to take accountability, of course, because again, upgrading yourself, upgrading your standards and your values and morals, etc. You have received some sort of enlightenment or information, okay? Something that was once hidden from you has been revealed to you. And this information, right, knowing your worth, for example, or, okay, I'm clear that this person's a cheater and this person's not changing, or I'm clear about the direction I want to go, and I'm clear about what I want and what I deserve. You essentially eliminate what was keeping you from this. So some of you guys, because you're taking a stance, your person either falls in alignment, they get in line, and they start treating you right, or they step into the position in order to have a balanced relationship, or somebody else comes in to do that. Aries. Okay. So let's get a whispers of love. I hope that made sense. All right. So whispers of love, give us a overall message for Aries, the collective of Aries. We're still in Mercury retrograde. Okay, so relationship patterns. Oh, there we go. There we go. It says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. Absolutely. Absolutely, because this is essentially what I'm seeing. You dish out the karma because you had to experience. The balance is you acknowledge that you've been going through a pattern, or you've been going through a particular having an unfavorable experience in a relationship because you haven't been in alignment to what it is that you had wanted or desired, right, for that relationship. So for example, let's say you wanted that relationship to progress into a committed relationship or marriage, right? But you weren't acting or your values and your morals weren't in alignment to marriage or being in a committed relationship. You weren't acting from your higher self, right? So that means you were allowing someone to give you crumbs, or you were allowing yourself to be involved with someone that had commitment issues, someone that was a commitment phobe, right? So that wasn't in alignment to your desire. If I want marriage, right, why would I date somebody that's clearly letting me know that they're not ready for that? You understand what I'm saying? So another example would be my values and morals are I want to be monogamous, but I'm dating a polygamist, or I'm dating somebody that's married, or it's not in alignment. So there will never be balance there. You understand? You have to remember that everybody has free will. You can't force somebody to see your values or morals from your perspective, right? You can share your perspectives and values and morals, but you can't make someone be in alignment to what you believe to be true for yourself. But what you can do, what you do have control over, is if you see that somebody's not in alignment to what you want, right? You can remove them. You can say that this relationship is not going to work out. There's a lack of compatibility. Instead of you trying to force your values onto someone else, you must understand that sometimes it's best to let someone be, let someone be who they are and be okay with that, be accepting of that. But a lot of times we tend to want to attach ourselves to people, setting these expectations, and when they don't meet those expectations, we get upset. Okay, so let's clarify. Relationship patterns. Clarify. Okay. I don't know what these cards are yet, but so we have Two of Swords. Okay, taking off that blindfold. And then we have the Death card. Needing to come out of denial. Needing to come out of that energy of being stuck. Seeing a person in a situation for what it really is. And overcoming the fear to remove yourself or to transmute it, transform it, or change it. And sometimes the change is to let it be. Okay? Being an acceptance that this is not in alignment to my truth or my values or my morals or what I want for myself. And sometimes because we're afraid, we keep ourselves stuck at a crossroads. And essentially we become unfulfilled. And we repeat patterns with that person or a number of people, depending on what type of lesson we're learning. So this is overcoming fear of change and breaking out of this energy of being, of being stuck. Of being stuck. Okay. And I want to pull one more. This was at the bottom, by the way. It says pause and allow things to unfold. Okay. One more for Aries, Sun, and Rising. Ooh. And it says be willing to express love. It says express love to receive love, reciprocity. This is that equal give and take. And this is a 6. And this is essentially what you need to understand is if you allow instability or you allow the lack of reciprocity, if you allow people, or let me phrase it this way, if you don't open up, right? If you hold back, essentially people are going to hold back. If you don't give openly, people are not going to give openly. Okay, so that's very important to understand that you need to have equality in everything you do, harmony and balance. Okay, because we do have a lot of indications of balance. The lesson in this particular relationship or connection that you're thinking about is all about balance. Is there balance? Are your needs being met? Are you being open? Are you reciprocating? Okay. So the card, I'm not going to read the whole message from the book, but I just wanted to touch on something that's in here. And it says, you are genuinely a loving individual. Expressing love to others helps them feel supported, respected, and cared about. As you practice this custom, you will become more loving. Okay? When you want to be more loving, it is easy to recognize ways of doing so. One way to express love is through eye contact. Your eyes are the most expressive part of your body. Making eye contact when you are speaking with someone tells them you see, hear, and appreciate them. Try making eye contact with others, a daily practice. It is easy to become distracted by our busy lives, but a moment of eye contact can make a world of difference to those you communicate with. And this is about taking a stand and requesting someone to reciprocate. Or like I said, this could be someone doing this to you. If there is a lack of expression, because like I said, we don't really got a lot of cups here. We only got the Page of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. If there's a lack of expression or equal give and take, that is going to cause instability in the relationship. Somebody in this union felt a lack of love. They felt like they weren't being appreciated. They felt like they weren't being supportive. They felt like they weren't being loved. But when you took accountability, you upgraded, right? You nurtured, you gave, you opened. But when you realized it wasn't being reciprocated, you took a stand. Okay. Some of you guys, like I said, it's vice versa. Someone is asking you to step up to the plate. Someone is asking you to express more, to reciprocate more, but in a balanced way. Okay. And again, the majority of you guys are making this request, whoever's watching. And this person's either going to step up. Some of you guys, this person will, especially if it's earth. Possibly water. Some of you guys are making, some of you guys are water signs, actually, connecting to an Aries woman. Ooh. Yeah, but Aries is like, she's taking a stand. I'm telling you. Can't make this up. This is the taking a stand card. This woman is taking a stand. She has taken a stance, and she is not budging. So we have water, earth here. Strongly. I also have fire, but I see, if you are Aries dealing with fire, that would be a new person. So if you have taken a stance, or if you will, because this is March, I have to remember that I'm talking about future energies. If you have taken a stance in the month of February or in the past, and that person did not fall in line, there's going to be new energies coming in, and it could be a fire sign. Okay. Yeah. But the outcome is very auspicious, very positive with the sun. You're going to be happy that you took a stance. You're going to be happy that you took accountability to raise your vibration, to fix what you needed to fix, in yourself. You worked on yourself. You made sure that you were a vibrational match to what you were asking. In other words, you made sure that you were up to par. You were doing everything you needed to do. You were playing your role and your part. And that's why I said that if someone doesn't fall in line, cutting them off. Okay, but most of you guys that are taking this stance, your person will fall in line. All right, so that's your reading. I hope that was helpful, Aries. If it was, please leave me a comment. And also, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys next time.